The Retirement Halftime Show. Maintain your lead in retirement.
You're watching the Retirement Halftime Show. I am your host, Alexander Joyce, with co-host Alex Clark. We've got a great topic.
Yeah, it's a good one, Alex. Fiduciary versus non-fiduciary. It's a common thing we hear when folks come into our firm. Are you guys fiduciary?
Isn't that true?
Yeah, all the time.
It is, and I think that what we first want everybody to understand, our focus in our firm, right, as a team, collectively, and I'm sure you can agree with that, we are fiduciaries.
Yes.
Our focus is in the retirement planning space.
Sure.
That's what we do, okay? That's what we know, and that's what we practice. We pride ourselves, and we're very passionate about that, right? First and foremost, take that away. But I think that there's some confusion for people looking for advisors, the difference between a fiduciary and a broker.
Right.
Right? And just to make this very clear and simple, a fiduciary is held by a standard that states that it is our responsibility to our client legally that we must put our own effort or our own benefit aside, and that client's
best interest
is the best way to put that, must come first.
Right.
Right? And then brokers, on the other hand, are held by what's called a suitability standard.
Yep.
Not that that's
big difference.
Big difference, right? Not that that's wrong by any means. There's great brokers out there. There's great advisors or financial planners out there. But I think that for us, looking at things holistically and being there to build a rock solid financial plan or a retirement plan for a client, what we want to make sure is the client's best interest comes before our own, no matter what.
100%.
Okay, we're not there to fill an empty hole with a stock. We're not there to make sure that a client has an ETF over a mutual fund. We're not there to say, you know what, it's going to be an annuity for every situation. We're there to look at things holistically. We're there to, as we mentioned, being full service.
Yep.
Look at the tax side of a client situation. Look at the estate side of a client situation. Look at the retirement plan as a whole, and make sure that all gaps are filled, right?
Yeah.
And make sure that we can continue to review, make changes along the way.
And back to that point, Alex, right? Just because the product is suitable for the client, it may not be the best long-term strategy. And to your point, we talk about, all the time, we leverage technology. Technology allows us to run, simulations
Sure.
over 1,000 times, 10,000 times.
That is very true.
And kind of let us know, is this product that's suitable in the best interest? And they're not always.
That is such an important factor, what you just said. And what we want people to understand is when we look at those simulations, Monte Carlo simulations,
Correct.
if you would, running out over 1,000, to look at the probability, right, the likelihood of the plan that we've created or the existing plan they have, that pile of money, if you will, that portfolio, what is the probability or the likelihood that it will maintain their style of living for the rest of their life?
Absolutely.
And I think that from a broker's view, you can't really do that when you're selling a basket of funds. True? Or product, if you will.
Yes.
So I think that please don't misunderstand. At the same time, I think that we do live in a day and age, and this may be a little bit contradictory, if you will, but this is me speaking. I think we live in a day and age where maybe some advisors do things better than others. Maybe someone's looking for a transaction only, and that would be a broker.
Yes.
Right? So maybe they're calling in trades, they want to deal exclusively with a broker only, and they want no plan because everybody doesn't want a plan.
Right.
Right? Maybe some feel very comfortable with their advisor relationship. Right? Maybe some feel the only thing they're missing is this. And then in that case, we hope that when working with a broker, suitability is what's most important. Right.
And I think that's the key point, right? Know what you're walking into.
Sure.
Ask the question
Know your
up
client.
front. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ask the question up front if you're the client. Hey, are you a broker where you're held to a suitability standard?
There you go.
Or are you the fiduciary that's
There you
held
go.
to what's in my best interest?
There you go.
And knowing, make the conscious decision based upon what you feel is most important for you.
Yeah, and I think that's the takeaway. You just said it best. Ask the question, are you a broker or a fiduciary? We got to tell you.
Yeah.
Right? And again, know who you're dealing with. Us, We're retirement planners.
Right.
That's what we know. That's what we do best. We're fiduciaries. We're very happy. We're very confident in that. We will continue to be very passionate about it and help any family we possibly can.
Absolutely.
Okay. Great topic. I'm happy that we had this conversation. Get the information you're looking for. Get the education you're looking for. If it's us, phenomenal. If you're comfortable with us, that's great. If it's somebody else, just get an advisor you feel comfortable with. Work with the fiduciary. That's the takeaway. The best is yet to come, folks. Thank you.
The Retirement Halftime Show. Maintain your lead in retirement.
There's some things in life we can always get back. Money, that's one of them. But time, that can never be replaced. Your kids, grandkids, they don't care how big your house is or the type of car you drive. The time they spend with you, that's what matters most. Allow us to help take your financial concerns away so you can enjoy the more important things in life. Call us today at 317-903-9157. Schedule a no-obligation visit and rejoice in your retirement.
I'm Alexander Joyce, President, CEO of ReJoyce Financial. Getting the education you need for a successful retirement is key. That's why I've written my second book, ReJoyce in Your Retirement, Everything You Need to Know to Get Everything You Want. The book covers topics like identifying the income gaps, new ideas for investing, taxes and retirement, your legacy beyond dollars and cents, and much more. I've written this in an easy-to-understand format so that just about anyone can get the most out of it. To get a copy of ReJoyce in Your Retirement, Everything You Need to Know to Get Everything You Want, you can go to Amazon. But if you're one of the first callers, you can get a complimentary signed copy of this book just by scheduling a no-cost, no-obligation visit. This book is packed with information that will help you get the most out of your retirement years. If you want to know more about successful retirement strategies, then call now. Education is key. And let us help you rejoice in your retirement.